Hi, my name is Chris Bazemore. I live in Charleston, South Carolina, and I hope you're ready to get loopy, folks, because the Resort Loop podcast starts now.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Please board quickly and safely. Our monorail will be departing momentarily. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode 74 of the ResortLoop.com podcast, your gateway to the Magic podcast. I'm your host, Bob Collar. Tim couldn't make it tonight, so I am flying solo. We're going to struggle through this. So this is not going to be easy. I couldn't even wrangle any of my family into this one, so try and hang in there with me. I actually kind of have a host, and I'll explain that here in a few minutes, but I do want to throw out a few shout-outs from some of our listeners from our website, actually. We still occasionally get some hits on our website. And by the way, just wanted to give you a heads up. If you guys are looking for older episodes of the podcast, you can definitely find them all on our website, ResortLoop.com. All of our episodes are still available for download there. Anyway, let's move on with some of the shout-outs. We've got Pat, who says, on your rewind, refurb, or remove episodes covering Test Track, I would like to suggest that you rewind furb, that's Pat's new word, combining the best of the old and the new. Have the ride start off in the current vehicle, showing the history of motion like the original ride, then move to the present, showing how things have changed and how and have been made safer by Test Tracks. This could be demonstrated by having you ride through one or two tests, finishing with the high-speed ride outside. That's a pretty good idea. I like that, Pat. James Yip sent us a little note saying you were right about Wilderness Lodge. Loved it. Glad you had a good time, James. That is one of my family's all-time favorites, and Tim's too, I know. Also, Chris Atkinson on ResortLoop.com said, I've been meaning to send you this comment since episode 68, the breakfast, lunch, and dinner episode. For something a little different for lunch at the Magic Kingdom, I highly recommend the sweet and spicy waffle sandwich at Sleepy Hollow in Liberty Square. Give it a try sometimes. It is awesome. Thanks, Chris. We appreciate that. Don't forget, you can leave comments on our website and on Facebook, and of course Twitter. I'm Resort Loop Bob on Twitter, and of course Tim is Resort Loop Tim on Twitter. So one last shout out goes to Yellow Spoon Lucky, who goes by at YLLW Spoon Lucky on the Twitter. Says, according to the Bronner sign in Frankenmuth, Michigan, it is only 1,223 miles to Walt Disney World / Epcot. I would like to get up to Bronner's in Frankenmuth, Michigan, but it was like 13 degrees here in Ohio last night, so I don't think I want to go any more north. Not for a while, anyway. So those are just a few of our shout-outs. Guys, thanks so much for listening to the show. We really do appreciate it, and keep those all coming in. We have kind of a special show. We kind of hinted to this in a past episode. Our good buddy, the boots on the ground down in Central Florida, Sean Woosley, who goes by @FishSeanWoo on the Twitter. He has been so kind and generous to the show, and continues to be so. He has put together his tips, his Commando touring of the Magic Kingdom and all of Disney World in little segments for us, so that you guys, when you go down, you can get somebody who does this all the time. They go to the Magic Kingdom and Disney at least I think he said twice a week. I mean, they just love going, and he has been kind enough to offer some tips on how to get the most out of your trip to Walt Disney World. And really, with these whole Magic Bands things, you're going to find some of his tips. You're not going to have to get Magic or Fast Pass Pluses for some of these rides if you just follow Sean's tips. So I'm without further ado, I'm going to hand this over to Sean Woosley, our boots in the ground at Walt Disney World.
Hi, this is Fish on Woo and family live from the Magic Kingdom here in this nice November day. We just got in through Rope Drop, and today I'm going to go through the Commando approach to the Magic Kingdom, going on the most amount of rides in the shortest amount of time. So we're immediately heading over to Peter Pan, where the wait is 0 minutes. That's the key to the whole thing, getting on Peter Pan first. We'll catch up with you with the next ride momentarily. Okay, so it's 9:02. We're off of Peter Pan, walking by the carousel, and we're going to let Grace go on that on our way to the Winnie the Pooh Adventures. All right, third ride in our Commando adventure is the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. So we're in line. The line's about 5 minutes. We're going to go on there in the queue for Winnie the Pooh. Don't forget to stop and see the Nautilus from 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea, which is located in the Winnie the Pooh tree just as you enter the ride, actually the queue. Also, don't forget to see the deed to Mr. Toad's that he's handing over to Winnie the Pooh in one of the rooms in the ride. It's on the floor. All right, we just left Winnie the Pooh, and now we're heading to the Teacups. It's 9:18. After that, we're going to go around the mine train and head to the Adventures of Ariel, Undersea Adventures of Ariel, the Little Mermaid. All right, we made it to the queue of Under the Sea with the Little Mermaid. When you go through the queue, make sure you check out the Nautilus, which is ingrained in one of the stones when you make a 90-degree turn before you actually go inside. It's a pretty big Nautilus and a tribute to 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Let me see what time it is. It's 9:22. We're just about done with Fantasyland. After Under the Sea, we're going to head over to It's a Small World and then go from there. Stay tuned. So here we are on Under the Sea yet again, and Resort Loop Bob just tweeted us, and we tweeted back from the ride. Fun times. Okay, we just got off of Under the Sea, and as you walk out, make sure you look at the rock formations where you'll see multiple hidden Mickeys. If you catch it at the right point of the day, usually around 1 o'clock, you'll see the sun shine through a hole in the upper rock formation, and it will actually beam a hidden Mickey actually in the sunlight on the floor of the ride as you leave. So now you have a decision to make. If your kids are small and they want to do Dumbo and Barnstormers, now's the time. My kids are a little bit older, so we're going to head on over double back over to It's a Small World. So in summary, for this first episode of the Commando approach, first thing we do, rope drop. Got to be there at rope drop. We got off of Peter Pan in the first 5 minutes of the day, went to the carousel. That took about 2 minutes. Went over to Winnie the Pooh, maybe 5-6 minutes, all walk-ons. From Winnie the Pooh, we headed over to the Teacups. That didn't take too long. And then we hit Under the Sea. So we made it on over here to It's a Small World, and we're going on the ride now. And tune in next week for the next episode of the Commando Approach, where I'll talk about Frontierland and then moving on over to Tomorrowland. Take care. This is Fish Sean Wu. I hope you enjoyed it and learned a little bit. Thanks.
And there you have it, Sean's first installment of his Commando-style park touring for Walt Disney World. You know, again, you can't get any better than somebody who's going all the time. I mean, we all have, I've been there over 20 times. I've done so many different things. I never would have thought to go to Peter Pan first. I've gone to Dumbo first. I've gone to Space Mountain first, Buzz Lightyear, Splash Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, Pirates of the Caribbean. I've done all of those first. And I don't know why that just didn't occur to me to go to Peter Pan. I mean, it makes perfect sense. It was right there. So thank you, Sean Woosley. We really appreciate you taking time out to do this for us. I can't wait to the next installment when he goes to Frontierland and then Tomorrowland. So, Sean, thank you so much. And really, everybody, this is what ResortLoop.com is really all about. It's about participation. We really want to hear from you guys, because it's little things like that. As long as we keep passing this information back and forth, we give you an idea, you give us an idea, you give somebody else an idea. That's what our show's really all about, is just participation and spreading the Disney love, as we've said over and over and over again. So again, thanks to Fish Sean Wu on the Twitter, Sean Woosley for doing this for us. It's going to be really great. I can't wait to then hear the next installment. So thanks again, Sean. Thanks again also to your family, because we know that when you're there, you're doing stuff like this for us. You're kind of taking time away from your family. So thank you again. If any of you have any great tips like that, or want to do something similar to that, do give us a trip report. We'd love it. That would be so great. So that is almost all I have. I know this is going to be a short show because Tim's not here, so I do want to throw out a sweepstakes that I have discovered. This is the Marvel Thor: The Dark World sweepstakes. And this thing started at the beginning of November. This goes until December 31st, so you do have some time with this one. It is open to all 50 U.S. states, Puerto Rico as well, and Washington, D.C., of course, and Canada. So this is open to, and again, guys, I'm so sorry in the UK. We're looking. We're really trying to find you guys something, a chance to win a trip to Disney. But this is actually not a trip to Disney. Are you ready for this? Because Disney owns Marvel, this is actually a grand prize, a trip to a Marvel movie premiere. How cool would that be? Imagine you and a guest sharing the glamour and excitement, Marvel style. Travel and accommodations by Delta Vacations. And if you don't win that one, you could possibly win first prize of your image, you being drawn into a Marvel comic book. That would be awesome. Second prize, there will be 5 of those given out. It's Marvel's Thor signed poster. And 10 third prize winners will receive a 1-year subscription to Marvel Unlimited. So check that out. It is the Marvel Thor: The Dark World sweepstakes. Enter now, goes till the end of December. So that will be up on our Facebook page and our website, of course. So again, if you want to catch up on older episodes, check out our website, ResortLoop.com, and leave us a comment if you'd like. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. I'm ResortLoop Bob on the Twitter. Tim, of course, ResortLoop Tim. ResortLoop Tim on the Twitter. I'm not used to doing his part. And don't forget to rate us on iTunes and all that fun stuff. Guys, that's all I got. Thanks so much for listening to the show. And really, thanks for all your participation and everything you guys do. Keep up the great work, and thanks again. You've been listening to ResortLoop.com, your gateway to the magic. See you, everybody.
That went well.